Department says every so often they come across a stray dog. But recently a sergeant with the department found a little guy who was in need of some desperate help. And when I saw this post on Facebook, like many of you, my heart broke into pieces. So I wanted to see how little Hemlock is doing today. The pictures are hard to look at. A little dog found in Racine, skin and bones and extremely malnourished.
I mean, it's amazing that he did survive as long as he did. So yeah, who knows if he hadn't gotten proper care, where he'd be at right now.
Sergeant Mike Tronjo with the Caledonia Police Department says while he was driving along Northwestern Avenue at Rapids Drive, he noticed a vehicle stopped out on the roadway.
And went to stop and talk to them. Turns out they had stopped to let the dog cross in front of them. I noticed the dog and called the little guy over to me. And surprisingly, he actually did come towards me.
Sergeant Tronjo says despite his dire condition, the dog had a friendly personality and was trusting.
Very sweet, actually. Not timid, just, I mean, you would, for a dog that looks like that, again, it was very surprising to see that kind of demeanor in that kind of dog. We did give him a couple treats. He seemed like he was pretty appreciative of that, and then got him turned over to some people that could help him.
He was then taken to the Wisconsin Humane Society's Racine campus to receive proper care.
Good boy.
And this is him now.
Good dog.
He was given the name Hemlock.
He's doing well. He is under our veterinary care right now, so he is receiving care on refeeding and just has that treatment going on right now.
Jenna Crawford with the Humane Society says part of Hemlock's treatment is to help him gain weight.
He did come to us around 29 pounds and ideally will be around the 50-pound mark, a little bit bigger. So.
Hemlock is thriving and slowly getting stronger every day. And Jenna says his personality is really shining through. Right now he loves walks, meeting people, and a whole lot of treats.
He's kind of coming out of bringing his personality out a little bit more, but overall just been a really sweet dog to work with.
But despite his improvement, the little guy still has a long recovery ahead.
We're waiting for him to gain some strength and everything.
Sergeant Tronjo says he is happy to see Hemlock's health improve, and he has no doubt that this little guy will soon find his forever home.
I actually just saw pictures last night of him, and it looks like it doesn't even look like the same dog anymore.
Yeah, it looks like a totally different dog, and it will still be a couple weeks before Hemlock is available for adoption. But if you want to learn more about Hemlock or donate to the Wisconsin Humane Society, we have that information listed on our website. But it just goes to show you how just, a week of love and compassion and care has really changed the way he looks. He's gaining weight. He's adorable, so sweet. So he'll find his home, forever home.
It doesn't even look like the same color. I remember seeing the photos and I was like, oh my God, he looks like a totally different dog.
Yeah, so I'm happy to see he's doing better because like I mentioned earlier, when I saw the pictures on Facebook, I was just so heartbroken. I think everyone was, every dog lover never wants to see a dog in that condition, but
hopefully he goes to a good home.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
So.
Adriana, thank you. Let's take a look at our business headlines this morning.
We have a breaking traffic situation. As of right now, I-41-94, the northbound lanes currently closed right at Drexel Avenue due to a serious crash. Now, the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office just tweeted out this incident alert, warning people of that closure, saying traffic is being diverted off the freeway right at Drexel Avenue as first responders tend to the sole victim in a rollover crash with serious, possible fatal injuries. They went on to say the situation is fluid and more updates are to come. So we're starting to see some backups build on that 41-94 northbound stretch of the roadway, those backups extending beyond Ryan Road. So something to keep in mind if you are traveling near that Oak Creek area. As of right now, I-41-94 northbound currently closed right at Drexel Avenue due to a serious crash. Now I want to visit really creating tricky travel for those who are traveling to that downtown area. We do know there is a perimeter around the Pfister Hotel that is closed to traffic. Some of those road closures include Milwaukee Street and Michigan Avenue, Jefferson and Michigan Street, Jackson and Wisconsin, and Broadway Street. At those intersections, what you'll see is this: Milwaukee DPW salt trucks actually blocking those intersections to prevent travel through that area. So keep that in mind. Another area where we are also seeing additional road closures are near that MSOE campus. So Highland and Broadway near MSOE. There's also no parking along Broadway Avenue. You'll see red covers along the meter saying no parking. So tricky travel into and out of downtown, as well as additional parking restrictions.